I want to get some things clear. You said that if you lost the shotgun show, you would take off for a year. Is this motherfucker deaf? Is this motherfucker here? You said that if you lost the shotgun show, you would take off for a year. So why the fuck are you standing right here? You better be mad. In some of the chapters, bitch in the play. With 4 fours down the middle, I'll break 8 in half. I mean, you battle rap niggas don't just make me laugh. Too much guns, too much shit, all this score you bring. Too many weapons, too many Maybachs. All this talk about you swerving and jack. You a taxi driver, the only thing you swerving is cash. You gotta beat your co-worker to the spot. You don't have...
That was a moment of silence for Tech 9, who passed away recently. Rest up, young king, you know what I'm saying?
Battle rap legend.
Battle rap legend right there. So we just wanted to give y'all some of his bars, you know, because he was one of the tops to do it, you know what I'm saying? So,
One of the first ones, man.
yeah, man. One more round of applause for him.
Yo.
Cool, was good, my guy.
What's good, Nuts?
Same shit, man. Like we just said, we lost a legend, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get some of your thoughts on him because you in the battle rap world and we always talk battle rap, you know what I'm saying? So
I've been following battle rap forever.
yeah, one of the ones I remember from him is like when he was it Loaded Lux?
Arsenal.
Him and Arsenal in the
Lions Den.
the Lions Den,
and
the
Black
sneakers.
Star.
The sneaker store.
Get stomped out. Kenneth Cole. Yeah.
Yeah, he had like a unique style to him, you know what I'm saying? I like that funny and real aggressive style.
Tech was like one of the first ones besides, I think, like Party Artie, who had that unorthodox like entertainment. Like it wasn't always what they said, it was like how they said shit.
Low key, probably Loaded Lux probably got some of his stilo from him, you know what I'm saying?
Loaded Lux is like Thanos on the table.
He take the affinity rings from niggas.
From everybody. But Tech was he was different, bro. Like to me, he paved the way for a lot of these dudes that's doing what was happening in battle rap now.
Yeah.
A lot of unorthodox styles and just entertainment.
Entertainment, period. Yeah, that's why when, like, later in his career, when he was doing the analyst for
the champion joint.
He stood out the most on that table, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like the Stephen A. Smith of that shit, you know what I'm saying?
It was crazy because he, like, doing it with Jay Black, who it's animated itself. But Tech was just, I've never shook his hand, but I've been in the same building as him.
Yeah. Felt that energy and all that.
Yeah, just seeing how he interacts with everybody and how everybody got love for him.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know?
So we just want to say rest in peace to him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rest in peace to Tech 9.
Never want to start an episode like that, but, you know, life happens and we don't know exactly what happened. He was a young man, 32. He passed away in his sleep, so.
It was crazy to hear that he was my age because I had been watching him for so long.
Yeah, so he
I always thought he was older.
Real young when he started.
Yeah, he was. He was my age.
20-something.
He from Philly. All them niggas look old.
Yeah, all them niggas rap. Niggas' grandmothers rap out there.
Yeah, all them look old. But Tech was dope, man. He spawned, like I said, it's like my boy Gunpowder Pat, who's in the PGs now, and We Go Hard. He was at Love Day. He ain't battle, but he was there. That was his idol, you know? And a lot of people wouldn't, like, he's been saying it forever. You know what I'm saying?
That was his idol?
That was his idol. That's where he got a lot of style to craft a lot of his style from.
Shit, I was going through the gram, and what's the name broke down on the gram? Hollow the Dawn.
Yeah, Hollow.
He broke down.
They all came up together, bro. Like Hollow and them was, they came up together.
That's a fact. So what's good with you though? What up, Cole? How was your week, man?
My week was cool, man.
Shit was full, right? Fucking long ass week. I had mad shit to do this week.
Let me see. Last week was regular.
Yeah.
Work was cool. Just getting ready for the event that was this weekend. That just passed. Love Day.
Yeah, speaking about battle rap, Love Day. What
Still got the shirt on. I had to bring the shirt out for today, just for this episode.
Yeah, I popped out at Love Day too. I left a little early, but I'll give you my thoughts of what I felt. I felt like there was a lot of energy in the building that night. I liked the venue they chose. It was decent, you know what I'm saying? I got to see like 3 battles or 4 battles. I left after Gwitty and
Momula.
Yeah, Momula.
Yeah.
I don't know who won that.
I guess Gwitty won. They kind of killed the energy.
Momula was playing too much, right?
Yeah. And I didn't expect that. I expected him to come in there and rap, but
yeah. Henny number 3 opened up.
Yeah, Henny and Stacks kicked off the show.
Their energy was serious.
Yeah, you see why most of the time when I be like, yo, I was at an event, Henny was whack. Henny is always on go, bro.
Yeah. And that's my first time seeing him battle since he joined your clique and all that. So I think he good though. Like I like his energy and his bars is fire. He got some fire bars. I think he got the edge on that one. Even though the other dude was going hard too. Yeah, he was going hard.
They kicked the night off. They set the tone. Usually at events, that's how it is. Like, especially a card like Love Day. Like, most of those battles could have been a main event. Yeah. And you could have took those off and it had been a main event on any other card. You know what I'm saying? So
who set that up, Steve?
Yeah, this Steam's card.
That's my guy right there. Shout out to Steams. You had a good card until it started getting crazy.
Yeah, until it got crazy, man. It was a little staticky.
Niggas got into
it's the third Love Day. Some crazy shit happened, but niggas always finish it.
But for the most part, yeah, from what I saw, the energy that I was there, it was good. I got to see Easy versus who he B-Trills. I felt like dude had some bars for Press B-Trills.
He had some bars for us too.
Yeah, he had some bars. Don Cornelius, that was hard. Yeah. They was throwing shots at you all night.
Yeah, they was sending shots at me all night.
But when you throw your soldiers out there, they gonna throw shots at the general. So
yeah,
that's how shit go.
My niggas send shots back for me though.
Nigga, of course, I'm not no rapper.
my niggas send them back. So they be all love. B-Trills and Easy it was remarkable, man, and it's dope. Like I was saying, any of these battles you could put on any other card and be a main event.
Yeah, that's what makes that event Love Day so good. He knows how to put the right battles together.
Yeah, sneak it in there because people wasn't expecting Peasy and B-Trills to be like that.
Yeah, but when you got 2 hungry artists, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they know what time it is and how to build. You got Twerk in the building. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas was popping out, man.
I felt like I felt like Easy, like he started like a little slow, but then
first round.
Yeah, but then he picked it up because in the 3rd round, like he always do, he started freestyling with a rebuttal real quick. Yeah. He hit him with a rebuttal. You said in GTA, you know what I'm saying? You don't go by until you finish a mission.
Until you finish a mission.
But what happens when you get wasted?
If you get wasted first.
That was hard. Yeah, that was hard. And y'all was watching it again over on the pay-per-view. So maybe when you see the footage, it's like,
when you see it, it's crazy.
Yeah, we get to see who bars was really hitting and all
crazy.
That.
That was the second battle, and then it was Gwitty and Momula. After that, Ish and Jerry West had started,
And that's when the fight.
They got
shit
one
occurred.
round in, and that's when the shit occurred.
Like some incident happened in the crowd. Somebody got punched in the face or whatever the case is. But that don't usually happen at the We Go Hard events. You know what I'm saying? There's always love. But, you know, sometimes the liquor in the system and all that, you know.
Niggas excited.
And they did have to tell niggas a couple times, yo, calm down, man, so we could finish the battles, you know what I'm saying? Get everybody home on time.
And that's what it basically was.
Yeah.
That's what it basically was. Like, the dude that, like, basically jumped out the window and did what he did, he had the right intentions, he just went about it the wrong way. With the wrong people.
Yeah.
And they beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, so shout out.
They shut the event down.
But y'all finished it the next day.
Yeah, one battle went down that night because Cuban is from the DMV. You know, so they got it done outside the event, him and Rubando, which is crazy.
Rubando, that nigga.
Yeah, Bando's a fucking alien.
He just get better with every battle.
Yeah, he's an alien. They did that outside. Then the next day, we couldn't get a venue, you know, such short notice, so we took it to the Essence, man. We took it to the park.
Yeah.
Finished, we did, Ish and Jerry finished 2 rounds in the park. So they got 1 round in the building, 2 in the park. Then Benji and Prezi, Scotty and Clip, and I believe it was one more.
You gotta make it happen wherever you at.
Yeah, we gotta get it done, because people pay for that pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Not just the people in the building, but a lot of people pay for that pay-per-view.
Watching it, yeah.
So at least, but City is the GOAT, man. That's why I gotta get him up here and talk to this man.
Shout out to City, man.
We completed it Sunday night. The last battle, the sun was really going down, and if you see Prezi and Benji, Lolo, you'll see that. And it's dope.
Yeah.
Cause he got 6K cameras, so the shit looks different. But the sun is going down.
So Clip and
City. Clip and Scotty went down. Clip won. Clip kind of kicked Scotty ass. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah.
Those both my guys right there, man. I fuck with
Yeah. Scotty round was short, and Clip ain't come to play.
Yeah.
That was it. And you know what I'm saying. City got the battles finished Sunday night. He edited all of them overnight. Had them up on a video on demand right now.
Yeah, I was watching it on the group chat.
Yeah, it's available right now. So everybody that brought the pay-per-view, you now have all those battles available. You know, well, man, could you pay for it?
Just give my man Steams another, round of applause for that good event. But,
shout out to Steamo, shout out to City, shout out to Clip, shout out to Ty, shout out to Troy, shout out to We Go Hard, man. Shout out to all my clear niggas, man.
So clear, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so Cole kind of wasn't feeling the energy for the last episode, you know what I'm saying? So we trying to make this episode a little more informative for you guys, because,
just a little bit.
Yeah, because it was like I was trying to do something different, but it didn't go down, so we ain't have a lot planned for that episode, so. But anyways, I feel like you guys liked it. This nigga still ain't promoted, but whatever.
Grease, don't laugh at him.
I was just reading something on
the rebel in me. Guys, I'm gonna share it though.
I was just reading something online. I heard that that the government approved $1 billion for Donald Trump's war. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they also said there was no collusion with the Russians.
You know, that's his best friend though. He fuck with Putin, whatever his name is.
So what you believe that?
I believe the war is going up, but I don't believe.
No, that shit been was happening. I told you that. That shit was going.
That he fuck with Russia?
No, that. Yeah. Do you think they helped out in an election and shit?
Yeah. To get Trump in, like I keep saying in my personal life, like I keep telling people, he's the ultimate puppet that they was looking for. You know what I'm saying? So they could pass every law that they need to and fuck everything up. And my thing with that wall is that it's not what a lot of people think it is, like to keep people from coming in.
To keep us from going out?
It's to keep us from going out, because movies tend to tell on themselves.
Reflect life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And if you watch this movie called Doomsday, they do that. And then they let out a plague, and shit is over for niggas. You know what I'm saying? Martial law is definitely coming to USA very, very soon.
Shit.
Yeah, so I just wanted, cause then you got all these Walmarts being bought out and shit like that, and by the government. You know what I'm saying? And you know who runs it? FEMA. Those are fucking concentration camps. You know what I mean? Like shit is there to keep us in here and just getting affected by whatever the chemtrails and all this shit in the air, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just wanted to get your thoughts on that, you know what I'm saying?
More guns.
More guns being delivered to Chicago and shit like that on trains, just dropped in the fucking woods.
More guns and more bullets.
Yeah, that shit is just like everybody when I talk to them is like, oh, you always with these conspiracies and shit. I'm like, bro, you think that jar I got right there every time I eat fruits and I see seeds, I'm not putting them in there and I'm doing shit for certain reasons. Like, niggas not gonna catch me slipping like that. You know what I'm saying? So
what about the fruit with no seeds?
That's the same thing. Like it's all being man-made just to fuck our systems up. You know what I'm saying? And have us weak so we won't be able to fight. You know what I'm saying? Fight back. Because eventually, when all of us, which is the minority, but we the majority, when we open our third eye and get together and start to fight back, that's when you see the truth. You know what I'm saying? But these people out here are too materialistic these days and too into like we always say, celebrities. Like, we're very like celebrity driven in America. So when you go to different countries and shit and you see them like still repping the queen and shit like that shit is different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
your girl that got caught in some shit we got to talk about. Cardi said some shit like that. And she was like, now the teens now is like in the house, video games on the phone.
Yeah, you're not
like,
going
celebrating celebrities. She was playing hooky and all this extra shit. I think people it's her, so people take everything.
America got like the lowest rate for kids.
I understood what she was saying.
For kids that's like not fit, you know what I'm saying? Like, these kids could barely run 3 blocks without breathing heavy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They just sitting there on their smartphones and video games and shit and not paying attention to world news and just idolizing celebrities and shit. Like, sometimes I be wanting to touch on shit like this because I don't know what people are listening to. If y'all think that we just gonna talk about all these celebrities all the goddamn time, that's just not what's gonna happen on this podcast. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I always say you can't blame the kids, man.
Yeah. That's why we need to have this fight that we've been talking about, like, against opioids and shit. Like, those drugs are really fucking K2 and all that shit. Like, all that shit is really...
Like I just mentioned, even that CBD shit.
Yeah, all that shit is fuck. Like, and then... Like, we was talking to your little brother, like, yeah, they're going to legalize weed and all that, but you need to be careful where you get it from when they legalize it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be getting sprayed with chemicals.
See what Control was saying, though, how they was trying to hurry up and do it.
Yeah.
And then as soon as, the black councils start to say, we need to have grants.
Yeah, because you can't just have people locked up for that shit and then make billions off it.
It's something that has been affecting our community for decades. Like, people being arrested for it.
Yeah, especially a plant that has so many positive side effects to it. It doesn't have no negative to it. You're just going to make it
legal and you ain't going to have no type of funds for us, but you're going to have it for...
You make it expensive enough for the people that don't know nothing about it just to get into it because it is going to be making money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the thing about it.
That slows down their train, so they not pass, like Control said, it's not going to pass. He said in April legislation is not going to pass. And the last...
We'll have to wait till January.
No, yeah, the last chance we get is in June.
Yeah.
And if they ain't got shit right by June, then we got to wait till January.
2020.
Unless Cuomo say,
He said that Long Island doesn't want it. He said Long Island doesn't want them legalized marijuana and all that.
They got dispensaries in Long Island already, though.
I don't know. That shit is crazy to me. But I would love to see weed get legal and
the right way.
Yeah, and let us have a say-so in it, you know what I'm saying, in our communities and stuff like that, because, as you said, there was many of our people that got locked up just for selling weed and, like, big charges, you know what I'm saying? Like, they've been in there for years and shit like that, and they got so much money hidden that they won't even be able to use that when they come out towards that business, you know what I'm saying? So, that shit is not cool, because, like he said, you need, like, what, 50,000 for the application process, some shit like that?
10,000 just for the application, just to hand it in. That's not to guarantee that you're gonna get your license. That's just to say, hey, my name is such and such.
That's like buying your own crib already. Like, damn, you charging me all that for that, and then you gotta go find the farmers and make sure that your shit right, and you still can't. Like, I don't think that business you still could put the money in the bank and stuff like that. You can't really turn it into an LLC. Yeah, you can't do that right now.
Not out here.
So I don't know. Hopefully we get all this shit right and corrected. Cause like I said, that wall that's being built is not to keep people from coming in. It's to keep us from going out. And when martial law here, a lot of people not really gonna understand what that is and not understand how it affects us. So yeah, y'all need to get in tune and get your third eye open. You know what I'm saying?
Give $1 billion to fund a wall. And homelessness is just.
And you can't feed homeless people or shelter them or nothing like that.
You can shelter them.
Sick.
You can shelter them. You just choose not to. And I ain't talking about just all the dirty homeless people. Like you know what I'm saying?
There's some homeless people that like being homeless. You know
I'm not even meaning. I'm talking about people that has no other option but to live in shelters or in their cousin's house or. They, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then places like the projects, like you can't have a criminal in your home. You get your
I'm talking about shit like that. They don't have their own. Sometimes, to me, I look at that as homeless too.
Yeah, sometimes there's people out there with master's degrees and shit.
Yeah, shit like that, and they don't
really can't make it in America or New York.
Like motherfuckers don't understand that shit. People don't really think it's like that out
we
here.
walk past them every day.
Every day.
Hey, give them $1 or a quarter, man. They be alright.
Even ones that's clean, bro.
Yeah. It's difficult to gauge that shit, son. So I don't know.
So I mean, shit like that, like help people out. There's some people, there's families in shelters still, man, and they putting all these fucking condos and they changing all these apartment buildings up into duplexes and all this shit. You taking away the housing that these people were getting years ago. That's why they're in fucking shelters for years, and even when they get a voucher, there's no landlords that's taking the shit.
Yeah. They don't take vouchers.
That's the homeless shit I'm talking about.
Yeah,
bro.
They don't take vouchers because they know that you're not paying nothing for that. You know what I mean?
No, and not just that, but now, especially in our neighborhood, not just white. I'm not just going to say white because there's black,
uppity black people.
Yeah, coming around and got money and good jobs, and they could pay the rent that they're giving them. And if they can't, they got a gang of friends, and they all could pay it together. And motherfuckers gonna sleep on the floor and on air mattresses.
Hell yeah, there'll be 16 white people in a one bedroom.
Facts, eating fruit cups every night. I've seen it.
That shit is crazy to me. That's why ever since I watched that Triggered with Killer Mike, I've been following that We Buy Black. Yeah. That company and all that stuff. They opening the first all black supermarket. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that?
I think it's dope, man.
I think that's dope because they're gonna be going to black farms and shit like that and getting all their produce from straight blacks. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that can make a difference in the community. When I hear shit like that now, especially off of things like we see on Facebook, I just hate that. It bothers me that people hear that and have a problem with that. Yeah.
You know, like
with you trying to make sure that everything you do is within the black community. You know what I'm saying? Because every other race does it. Like we said, the black dollar the Chinese dollar stays in the Chinese community for almost 2 days.
So why is always a problem when, you know?
Because they try to keep us down. You know that. They try to keep us down. And when they see us finally trying to turn into the Black Wall Street or something, they're gonna be like, nah, we can't even have that. You know what I'm saying? But
drop a bomb on
I kind of understand what you're saying, because it's even our own people that discredit that shit and be like, why we need an all black? Why we need an all black this or all black that? My nigga, why you always complaining about other people hurting your people? You know what I'm saying? So,
like, I never understand, like, when women go to the Asians to get their nails.
I was just saying that with my female best friend. She's sitting there looking at a video where the Chinese people was disrespecting the little black girl, right? And when I respond, I go, so I'm asking two of my homegirls to go get your nails licensed so I could open a nail salon. She's like, but why? I said, my nigga, what did you just point out? These last 2 years, we seen black people getting violated by the Chinese. Oh, you owe $1, and I've been coming here.
You can't even have a conversation with these motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, you act like you don't know how to do hair or do nails. You've been doing it since you was a kid.
But you know what it is? They like the way they do it.
Nah.
They like the job they do.
Yeah, nah.
So you don't mind them violating.
You can't like the job they do if they violate you personally.
Yeah, man.
It doesn't make sense to me. That does not make no type of sense to me.
I'm not. Well, shit. I just don't like people. I don't like people. But like even my haircut, motherfuckers be like, yo, Cole, you need to go to Dominicans. I don't speak Spanish, so I'm not sending no nigga chair. Every nigga not gonna be get it all over my head, bro. I don't know what he talking about. I got waves, bro. This shit real. Yeah, and if he push my line back, I'm gonna slam his head through the fucking glass. So
my brother asked me who I go to if I go to the Dominicans. Nah, I go to this black dude. My man, shout out to Capri.
I could talk to like, yo, bro, listen, this right here, hand, don't cut that. I don't need a nigga telling a nigga that. He like, okay, Poppy, I got it. No, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm telling you.
They nice though. They are,
but I don't trust it. Yeah. That's just me. I don't trust it. You know how I am my waves.
Me too.
Fuck it up. I'm
I need a nice cut. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather go to him. And every time I sit in his chair, like the shit that we talk about, like he breaks it down in my ears. You know what I'm saying? Like I love the way.
It's all about comfortability, man.
Yeah, I love the way he thinks.
That nigga zeke my hair and it be my fault.
You heard about that cyclone that hit Cape Town, Africa?
Yo.
They said it killed like 550 people and like injured thousands or more. You know, when I always hear stories about weather and like shit like that, I always go to HARP and like where they control. Yeah, where they could say that HARP, nigga. Yeah, where they control the weather, right? Like it's real shit though. That's greasy. I hear him, but yeah, that shit is real, son. It's really real that they control the weather, and I think they do it to countries like that. So
it's called geoengineering, bro.
Yeah.
Don't just say they control the weather. You sound crazy. But if you got a technical term,
go watch Geostorm, right?
Go watch the movie.
It's just real engineering. And going back to the beginning, like what I said, they tend to tell on themselves in movies.
Yeah, man.
So if you see a movie like that and you're like, oh, the CGI is kind of trash. No, nigga. The shit is real.
They got a message in there for you.
One of these days we got sunshine, 78 degrees, rain, and then hail. All in the same fucking night in 3 hours. How the fuck is that even? I understand that we get seasons in New York, but
not no little hell neither. It was some big
that
ass.
Shit was hitting.
What do you mean how's it possible? You don't be seeing them planes hitting the fucking sky?
All that chemtrails and all that extra shit, that shit really affects us in our brains, man. You know what I'm saying? So I really need you people out there to open your third eye, man. I hope, like, I know you might be like 10 minutes into this podcast and be like, oh, this conversation is kind of shut up and listen sometimes. You really can't listen unless you fucking open your ears. You know what I'm saying? You can't listen if you talking like that. Shit just doesn't make any sense.
I'm giving up, man. I just don't like people. And I'm gonna keep saying that. You don't think it's too late, bro?
For what? For our people?
Yeah, for our people, for people as a whole. Like,
everybody
is fucking.
Even if you feel like
bro,
that, you can't.
You know how a lot of people like us think.
Yeah.
Like all white people are on board. No.
Nah, we got some white people that's on board.
No.
You know what
I mean, even with them, even with the motherfuckers that's with all this shit, they think all white people are involved in this shit. No.
There's some white people that's on our side. You know what I'm saying?
There's niggas and some that's not. that on the side
they
that
don't even give a fuck about what's going on. They just living their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you doing this. I don't care if you doing that. Like,
yeah, and that's my point.
But my thing is like what you said now.
Always.
Yeah, like what you said.
Not paying attention.
I don't think we can't give up at any point. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not giving up.
Just keep pushing it in their heads, and then
I'll tell you, I find the air likes, and we keep it close.
Yeah, it's just it is difficult to talk to our people though, man. A lot of people want to stay ignorant. Because it's easier. It's easier. Yeah, it's easier to be ignorant than to like at least teach yourself something. Even if you don't want to get into every part of what we talk about, find one part that you're interested in and focus on that and try to help that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you be like, oh, they doing it for clout, but some of these rappers is out here fucking feeding the homeless and shit. What's that? The camera went off? Yeah.
Probably.
So... I don't know, man. Shit is different. Just like you heard about that Cliff Dixon story?
Who?
His name was Cliff Dixon. They said that he was KD's adopted brother. He died in a club. He got shot in the head in the club during his birthday celebration.
Yeah.
Your own people doing it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't see you shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I didn't get the full story on that, but he was celebrating his birthday at a strip club or some shit. I think it was in Atlanta, and some dude ran up on him and gave him, I think, 2 to the head or something like that. So the whole, like, NBA and rap community, because he was KD's brother, like, adopted brother, and they all was mourning and all that. I just felt like touching on that just to give him a rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know the dude. We ain't know the dude personally or nothing like that. But shit like that is just crazy to me. You can't even go party like we was saying. Like, you can't even have an event with at least one person not going stupid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's wrong with my son today.
He's shaking the fucking table, nigga.
But
I mean, yeah, we just similar situation with Ray family, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ray.
Rest in peace.
Condolences to my boy Ray family and all that.
And that shit was crazy because everybody that I know from different hoods knew him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, his name was Aggie.
Yeah.
Courtney.
Rest in peace to him because I saw.
He was at a baby shower, bro. Shit just.
Oh, he having a baby?
No.
Oh, he was at the baby shower. Yeah, he was at a baby shower, celebration of life, and then death comes. You know what I'm saying? Happened. Yeah, rest in peace to him, because I heard that he was going in the right direction and not the wrong. Like, he was in the wrong direction in the beginning, but you know, shit like that happens. We out here doing our thing. Everybody doing their thing, but I saw, I think Bizzle put up a video of his commercial where he used to sell liquor, what you call those?
His drinks.
Yeah, his drinks and all that shit. So I
said that to somebody. I was like, that's why when you in the streets like that, or just living that type life, and you trying to adjust out of it,
sometimes you
have to remove yourself completely.
Yeah.
You can't dibble that. Like with me, just as an example. You know, Notch, I remove myself from everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
That's why you hear a lot of them rappers like Lil Boosie or like the real ones be like, yo, you can't be a gangster and a rapper at the same time. That shit just does not work. You're popular and now you got beef. Like,
right.
It just
I became a father, so I couldn't be doing the shit I was doing.
Can't take your kids to the park.
I'm gonna take my daughter to the park.
That don't make no sense.
You know what I'm saying?
So hopefully any kids is out there listening to us, like, just stay out of the way of that street shit, you know what I mean? Just, I don't know, somebody's calling me right now, but they could wait. Podcast, I'm potting, as Joe Budden say.
Potting.
Man, shit is different, man. I don't know. What else I was gonna pick up? You heard about, well, we was just talking about it before we started, so you want to touch on that Cardi B situation?
Yeah, man. I mean, we could do that because I ain't really know what, I see people post.
This I think it's this girl from Instagram. Her name is Star Marie or something like that. She started the exposure of what people are talking about now. So she's saying that, I mean, Cardi B said it in one of her earlier Instagram posts too. You know, that's why she was always getting flagged off Instagram and all that. But she was like basically like saying when she was a stripper, she used to take dudes to the hotel and drug them and rob them. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby their ass real quick. But my thing is like I don't see nothing wrong with it if you in that world. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of motherfuckers not from that world, not so
you
they
in that world.
What
you get in the strip club most of the time? Drug dealers and people that's moving and shaking. You know what I'm saying? So expect
that's who's in the fucking
don't
club.
expect the female that's working there to be straight and narrow. No, we got to find a way to do our thing too, right? But my thing that I dislike about it is how people are defending her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing that this chick could do wrong to me. Like, I just don't see.
What do you
that.
mean defending her?
Like, why are you bringing up her past? Like, people can't change. Yeah, we get that, but at least acknowledge that shit is nasty too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is not. I mean, like I said, it's in that world. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, that's a nasty world. Like, that shit is crazy.
I don't know, bro.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I don't
know, bro.
On this podcast, I don't put my concrete answer to be like, oh, that's wrong or that's right.
I'm gonna only say this. Why? Because it's a female that they probably saying this.
Yeah.
Because what all these rapping niggas talk about? They talk about shit that.
So it's a double standard.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I don't. And if niggas is living like that, it makes their raps more authentic, right?
Right.
If a nigga that shot a nigga and Styles and stabbed a nigga in his face and went to jail for it, it makes shit more authentic, right? But shit, is that the shit we should be pushing? Is that the shit niggas really should be pushing?
No, because that's still doing damage to our community.
Right, because Mike and me and people, coming up in that era, we looked at that shit as like standard.
Yeah, you'd be like, all right, that's what strippers do. Like,
no, I'm talking about Styles stabbing a nigga in his face if he come over to me acting crazy.
Yeah, like me and Ty was sitting there one day listening to that shit and was like, yo, we gonna have to go fuck something up.
Yeah, I done smack niggas with liquor bottles because
that energy gets you there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I can't listen to that YBN whatever dude.
Oh, my thing is this: if that's the streets that she was in, if she was in the streets and that's how she was getting it,
yeah,
niggas was getting got. Niggas get got.
Yeah, a lot of people can't say none of that because, like she said, there's nobody was helping me back in the day.
Niggas was getting got. Stay on your toes. Keep your head on the swivel, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You can say that.
You lucky she was drugging you and taking your bread,
and
nigga.
Not killing you.
And no, not that. Having some niggas
coming through and
gun butt you the fuck up.
She was doing it all
right, Chris? Right? Had two niggas. She got two niggas working for her. She drug you up and then they come and beat your fucking ass, nigga.
Yeah, I mean you right. That's why I don't like to give like a concrete end. Like I just like to like.
Streets is the streets, nigga.
Thoughts about,
if
like we said,
stay on the fucking
eat.
sidewalks.
Yeah, if you're not with that shit, don't be with that shit.
Don't be with that shit.
And that's like somebody on a YouTube channel was saying, he was like, that's that world. You know what I'm saying? Like, that man didn't go to the cops and say, oh, this stripper robbed me because
why?
That's your drug money or some shit.
Or because you're soliciting sex.
You doing something illegal as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
What the fuck? That's what I said.
Right.
I ain't gonna put a lot of shit out there. But
yo, Fuego. Yeah.
Niggas, motherfuckers that I knew or was around, or you know what I'm saying? Niggas get robbed. They can't call the fucking cops and be like, yo, boy, nigga kicked my door in.
Yeah, what you gonna snitch on the sticker boy?
You gonna snitch on yourself too?
Yeah, like you getting illegal money, nigga run up on you, put the gun to your nostril. Give me that.
What they took, sir? About 9,000.
Can I see the pay stub for that 9,000?
What you do? You just had $9,000 in a duffel bag? You know, so that's the game, bro. What the fuck?
That's a fact. I ain't mad at that. My thing, well, like I said, my thing is like you got a lot of people like, leave her alone. That's Cardi. She can't get a little bit of slander sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people don't look at that like.
What you just said earlier, we in the era of where
idolization of celebrities. Yeah, man.
So she has.
She's one of the biggest
fans that will.
That don't even wonder about her past. You know what I'm saying? Like they all right, yeah, we in your music we know you say you was a stripper. And then your music is fun. We love that about you. So it's like I don't care about none of that other stuff. Yeah, you could say that. She got a lot of white fans and stuff like that now. So it is different. It is different. It is different for her right now. But I don't know.
I ain't seen nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
if y'all niggas still out here getting roofied and robbed from the strip club, you should be ashamed of your goddamn self.
Yeah, that's on you. Like, so I don't know.
I'd never go to a strip club again.
I don't do strip clubs in New York. I went to a strip club in Florida. It was pretty cool.
You did strip clubs in New York,
nigga. Yeah, once or twice with y'all niggas.
3 times.
Queens or some shit like that.
3 times.
had the little Chinese bitch riding on me.
We had a little spree. We had a little
teriyaki. What's your name? Takashi.
It might have been a little 3.5 week spree. They was just
yeah. My man got up in there with his UPS uniform. I was like, all right, this is ghetto as shit right here.
Yeah, them shits is the devil.
Yeah. But
no.
So if you're not in these type of worlds, don't try to dip your foot in there, man, because shit happens, and it happens like this real quick. So
yeah, you get robbed.
Yeah, just be careful.
Or you can die.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Both are highly likely.
Highly capable. It's like a 60-70% chance that something's gonna go wrong.
You definitely could get robbed.
Yeah, that's a fact. Everybody get robbed every day, man. I got robbed before, you know what I'm saying? It's like you take your loss and come back.
I keep my head on a swivel.
You gotta be a champion about this shit. You gotta get back up and fight. Yo, man. Yo, you heard this nigga Kodak Black talk about that he snuffed sticky fingers on his tour bus?
I heard that he beefing with Lil what's her name?
Kodak Black?
Young and May.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, May said she want to punch him in the face or some shit.
He trying to fuck. He said, I don't know what's the confusion. If Young and May, I'm fucking if Young and May got a coochie. Yo, and I don't know if it's like trolling, but he's been on it for like 2 weeks now. And she's like, yo, I don't know what's wrong with this nigga, bro. Like, that nigga crazy, son. Kodak is crazy, son. But yeah.
He put that in a bar?
Yeah, he put that in one of his freestyles recently. They've been going at it. He's also got beef with Michael Rappaport right now. He told that nigga suck a dick. He said you always talk about the black community and black culture like you know anything about it. I mean, I don't know that man life. I guess he grew up in New York or some shit. If Young and May, I'm fucking if Young and May got a coochie, like that ass. That shit funny to you. We ain't have Core laugh that hard on this podcast in a minute.
What's wrong with that nigga, son? She gonna clap him, son.
I don't know, son.
That's regular shit. What? Nah, that ain't regular.
Bitch, that's pretty. She's the dude.
Nigga, that calls. That's a stud.
On her thug shit.
That's a stud.
I will slap cock on her forehead.
Oh my god. What the fuck was that?
That bitch take niggas bitches like. Bro, that's probably what he want. He want her to get him.
Your throat pussy.
Nigga said, you remind me of my mom's.
Yo,
that's fucked up.
Whoever booked him on the show.
Yo, shout out to Kodak Black, man. That nigga's a gem out here, man. You heard? He's a rare gem out here, man. When he talk, you gotta listen to that, man.
That nigga crazy.
He remind me of a 90s rapper for real, son.
Sorry,
He could have been a No Limit Soldier back in the days, for real.
That shit took me somewhere for a second. He dead ass probably mean. He probably want to fuck Young and May.
Yeah, he probably really do though. Like, he probably see something attractive in her. Like, I will violate you. Like, I don't know. Sorry, Young and May. You know, this ain't nothing towards you.
What you mean?
Too late for
You should not see anything attractive, but she doesn't want you to see anything attractive.
I mean,
that's like seeing your man and being like, yeah, my son mad attractive. That's how she look at it, bro. I don't look at her.
that's
and be
how
like,
she
yo.
look at it though. You never saw a dyke that you was attracted to?
Not her.
that.
Not her.
Not
I just
her,
tatted
bro.
up the hair, bro. Like a biker. No, I seen a slim. I've seen a slim stud.
Yeah, with the basketball, they play basketball with the basketball
Coke
shorts on
bottle
and shit.
shape.
You like, alright.
You know what I'm saying? Light eyes.
She got a little fatty right
She got the cake, but she a stud.
You want to try this pineapple? No. Alright, I just had to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like just to make sure.
She might cut you.
She might cut your ass.
Yes, I've seen a few that is like, damn, you're gorgeous. Not saying young and you know, she just looks like a boy.
Yeah,
man.
she's really on it. Like,
Yeah, I know.
so it's like you shouldn't find.
Kind of gay, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of gay to look at a stud like her and be like, yo, I want to hit.
Oh, you like the dude looking.
You like the dude. Oh, you like the dude. You like the stud.
That look like a nigga.
You wildin', bro. She got the loose constructs.
Yeah, she always fresh to death.
You
Like,
know what I'm saying? We fucking bugging.
oh shit.
Do-rag tied.
I swear to God, that's why I saved that topic for last, because that shit was gonna have us laughing. So.
What?
That Kodak shit, like that shit was gonna have us laughing. So that nigga's crazy.
Nigga is out his mind, son. I already seen him dancing in a live video with his mans with his shirt off.
Yeah, they always
R&B shit. This nigga's losing it.
Yeah,
Niggas, just what you said? Opioids?
he's on something,
You
right?
know?
That nigga on something.
That num juice.
Yeah, talk about he stuffed sticky fingers. I'm like, alright, I'm kind of second guess that, bro. I know sticky fingers ain't.
That nigga high, bro.
I know he ain't just letting no little nigga punch on him. Fuck
That
out of
nigga
here.
high. I don't like that schoolboy track neither.
You don't like that num juice? He sound like he's trying to go with what's going on right now, right?
Really don't sound like a schoolboy track.
That probably won't make the album. He probably
won't.
seen a
He
reaction
probably
to
see
it.
the reaction for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is.
Oh man,
not it.
that shit was
not
funny
it.
though.
That shit not it.
Yo, MLB season coming up, cool.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to talk about something. You see at Atlantic Towers?
What?
They trying to put the facial recognition shit in there. This
To walk
nigga
into the
Grease
building?
is in there dying. That's all you gonna hear on the audio.
To walk in the
Like a
building?
nigga having an asthma attack. Yeah. Yeah, facial recognition.
I mean, all our phones have that shit.
My nigga.
That's the new technology.
Facial recognition
yeah.
to get in the building?
Yeah, man.
That's scary.
Yeah, it is scary. But like I said, like in the future, we're not gonna have a lot of privacy. There's not a lot of privacy that's gonna be here. Like even if you go to like
Ain't got no privacy now.
UK and London and shit, is literally cameras.
Nah, they already.
everywhere.
That's
Yeah,
already
they own it.
invaded.
Yeah,
you can
so-
watch that shit right. I can go home and watch some UK shit.
Yeah. So it's like
Live.
America gonna touch that too. Like we're not gonna have a lot of
If
privacy.
a
Like,
nigga die on the surveillance camera, I'm watching. I'm gonna catch it tonight.
I don't know if people are like mentally stable or not, but I don't know. Like, do you think like that little red light on your TV where your TV's supposed to be off, but it's a red light looking right at you? Like, what you think that's about?
What year did I say that shit in?
Like, that shit is watching you, bro.
So we was in high school. I said that, and y'all niggas we was high.
I said that shit to wifey. She like, yo, I'm
Niggas
really
thought I was
gonna.
crazy.
She said, I'm really gonna send you to Bellevue to get a check. I said, you could try. Niggas gonna look at me like, this is probably the sanest person I met. Like,
You need to unplug that shit.
yeah, man. That's why I don't play none of that. I turn my phone off at night, put that shit in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for all that right
My
now.
son Snowden put them shits in the microwave.
Yeah, Snowden let you know what's up. Y'all need to go watch that movie. That's a fact.
Yeah, let's
But-
get to sports. We get out of here.
But with
man.
the MLB, my son Ichiro retired.
Yeah, you up out of here.
Living legend right there, man. I respect that man right there. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
You ain't like him too much. You a Yankee fan, right?
Yeah, I mean, I
I mean,
respect him.
yeah, cause they ain't ever beat y'all in the playoffs or nothing like that. So, nah, y'all always beat them when they got 100+ wins. Like, get them out of here.
Yeah, fucking Mariners.
The
nah.
Mets just extended Jacob deGrom, so he'll be here for another 6 years. I'm fucking hype about that. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what's up.
Yeah, because you were saying Matt Harvey ain't it.
I told you,
He was it.
That nigga.
He was it. Jacob DeGrom is it.
Yes, he is. He's it. You could have traded the other nigga.
Him and Noah Syndergaard.
Who wanted to fucking be on the cover of GQ.
Yeah, he just wanted the spotlight in New York.
I told you.
Sorry, I still got his jersey. I still got his jersey in my closet.
Where was he? The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight.
We can't trade the Dark Knight. We got Thor and
Iron Man and
nigga trade him. I traded him for who? What y'all got for him?
Todd Frazier from Cincinnati or some shit like that.
That was a great trade.
Yeah.
It's a great fucking trade.
Yeah.
Cause you got something.
So I ain't mad at that.
You got something.
Yeah, and this new general manager, he brought in a couple pieces, man. Hopefully we can make some noise this year.
Spending money.
Yeah, he brought Robinson Cano and Jed Lowry.
He got blackmail on the owner.
Who?
The general manager.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
on the Wilpons, he like, I will expose your ass, bro. You better let me spend money.
Because them niggas don't spend no money.
Yeah, man. But
some cheap ass bastards.
Shit like
that. Baseball in 2 days.
NBA's winding down.
We ain't talking about that right now. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that right now.
What you want to talk about? March Madness?
Yeah, we ain't gotta talk about the awards right now.
No, we're not gonna talk. I'm just saying, like, the NBA season is winding down.
Yeah, that's the time. This is the break when the madness is going on. Don't nobody give a fuck about the NBA.
Yeah, it's like 8.
If you care about the NBA right now, you a dweeb.
Tripping. Yeah.
You a dweeb. Shit don't matter.
Yeah.
Check in 2 weeks.
Because Duke almost lost.
The niggas in the NBA that you trying to watch is trying to get to the locker room to watch the games.
Yeah. Trying to get to the locker room to watch.
Why am I watching them?
They trying to go watch Zion Williamson.
Niggas out there doing mad dumb shit, fouling out, flagrant.
What you thought about that game though against UCF?
Man,
that was a close call for them, right? They should have been out of here. Honestly,
I don't know how son missed that alley oop.
That's what happens with the pressure. Just like Zion missed the free throw. Like
put the oops on that shit, and then he missed the layup.
Yeah, man, the pressure gets to niggas like that, bro.
That boy's still crying.
Yeah, he's still crying. He probably run across this video and be like, "Oh, they brung it up."
Slim wrist, huh?
But you want to pull the bracket out on your phone because my shit look crazy. Who's in the Sweet 16? We got Duke versus Virginia Tech. LSU versus Michigan State, Gonzaga versus Florida State, Texas Tech versus Michigan. Who Virginia playing? Kansas State?
Hell no, I don't think so.
Oregon is like the Cinderella of this because they're the 12th seed.
Yeah, Oregon.
Then you got who's over there? Purdue. Who they playing?
Tennessee
and Purdue.
North Carolina and Auburn. And then you got Houston and Kentucky. All right. My bracket is fairly great right now.
Yeah, my bracket ain't all like I had St. Mary's making a little run. That didn't happen for me. I had Murray State winning the extra game, but they lost to Florida. Mm-hmm. And I had Maryland instead of LSU. That's about it, though. Like, the rest of it looks pretty good to me. My Final Four is still intact. Michigan State versus Michigan and Virginia versus North Carolina. So, we'll see. We in the Sweet 16.
I picked all the upsets the first 2 rounds. Yeah. You had Wolford win a game. I picked them. Yeah, Wolford fucked me up, man.
They were supposed to win the other games, too. They were supposed to beat Kentucky.
I picked them to beat Kentucky.
Yeah. It's kind of close.
They blew it. But it's been a good tournament.
Yeah, it's a good tournament right now. A lot of people like,
I got 200 on North Carolina and Kentucky because Avery is a...
Y'all bet it?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Because everybody's like, oh, what's going to happen? We don't got David versus Goliath. Sometimes I want to see Goliath versus Goliath. Sometimes I want to see Holyfield versus Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying?
Kentucky about to lose to Houston. Yep.
Hey, he called it on here, y'all. That's a nice... What was Houston? What seed? Oh, they're a 3rd seed, though.
They're 3rd seed. They about to smoke them.
Yeah.
All right, I got my picks. You do your picks?
Yeah, I still got Michigan State.
Of course you do.
Yeah, that's my squad. I got them beating Duke.
Just do the Sweet 16 and
Duke gonna get past Virginia Tech.
Do the Sweet 16 and Elite 8 real quick.
Duke gonna get past Virginia Tech.
All right.
Michigan State gonna get past LSU.
All right, same shit.
I
got LSU over Michigan State just to make you mad.
Gonzaga gonna beat Florida State.
Okay.
Michigan gonna take out Texas Tech.
I got Texas Tech.
You got Texas Tech. Virginia and...
I really had Michigan State in my bracket, but I just wanted to make you mad.
Yeah, Virginia and Oregon. Oregon, how far can they go? They're a 12 seed. They was in the Final Four 2 years ago, though.
My nigga, don't play with me.
I'm gonna go with Virginia, though.
All right.
I'll go with Virginia. Who's facing Tennessee? Because I had St. Mary's going that far.
Purdue.
I like how Purdue playing.
Purdue, all right.
I'll take Purdue over Tennessee.
I got Tennessee.
Tennessee is a 2 seed.
Yeah. Play with me now.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I'll take Purdue.
No, next game. Purdue? Oh, I got Tennessee.
Carolina.
All right.
Auburn, I don't really... I mean, they're good, but I don't...
Stop playing.
I don't like nothing that got to do with Charles Barkley.
Houston, Kentucky.
I'm going to take Kentucky.
All right. So now you got Kentucky and North Carolina.
North Carolina.
All right, $200. Send that.
Yeah, I'll take North Carolina.
Tennessee and Virginia.
Virginia. I'll take Virginia.
I got Tennessee.
Duke and Michigan State. I got Michigan State. Of course, that's a fact.
Hold on, bro. Gonzaga and Texas Tech.
Gonzaga and Texas Tech. Gonzaga.
Close game, I got Gonzaga.
Gonzaga got a nice all-around team.
You got Michigan State.
And down there, you got Michigan and Texas Tech. I'm going to take Michigan.
I picked Texas Tech.
So that's our Elite 8 right there.
So the Final Four, well, I ain't going to say. But yeah, that's our pick.
Next week, we could get into the Final Four. Yeah. I feel like that was a good episode today, Cole.
It was
great. Like we touched on a couple things, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's not too long of an episode. But, you know, it's a podcast. We don't got no time limit on it.
Yeah, we got a few interviews I want to get to.
Yeah, we about to go on a nice little interview run. So hopefully you guys, you know, stay in tune, and we appreciate all the love we've been getting, and I've been getting a lot of like memories on my Facebook shit, like episode 1, episode 2. Now
all the shit's about to start popping up, annoying the fuck out of me.
But for Dawn Core, it's Drican and Hippie, and y'all already know what we about to go do. We out.
Love game.